What's going on, Grid Gang? This your boy Stream Killer TV. And if you are here, it's because you bought this game, you have no idea what to do first. Everybody's been there, okay? I've been there, you're there now. The guys who I watched in order to know what to do with the game, they were there. So I'm gonna give you some of the game that they gave me and some of the game that I have figured out myself to what I believe that you need to do first and foremost from then on in order to be better at this great game that we love called Gran Turismo. All right, first things first, man. I was gonna say do cafe first, but the first thing that you need to do when you crack this game open is go right here to this license center, okay? That's what everyone needs to do. And I can tell that everyone doesn't do this by the way people race in this game. Hallelujah. So y'all follow me over here to the license center. And what you want to do is you want to go at least from B. It's pretty easy, man. If you cannot complete these, okay, you do not belong on the grid. I hate to sound like that, but that is just the reality of it, okay? Because these are basically, especially in the B's, these are basically to show you how to, how to brake, learn your brake path, and learn how to take angles, learn how to make a turn safely without going all around the world, all off the track, and making a horrible race for people. So what I would suggest is that you go from the B, you do your A's, and how I did it is I would not complete B until I can get all gold. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. That was my method. So I'm not going to the next one until I get all gold. That's just me personally. But if you just want to hurry up and learn the etiquette of racing, learn how to use your controller or your wheel, I will work my way at least up to international B license. And I mean completed. I mean totally completed. I personally, I would do myself, I did these. I went all the way up to A, but you can do enough to be a decent racer with having an international B license, and then periodically, every now and then you might not feel like racing live. Just attack the licenses, man, because I still have to get my super license complete. I'm a long way away from getting it complete because I've been having so much fun either racing or then I can't get on. So that's neither here nor there. So definitely go complete the license center all the way up to B. Now, next up, what you want to do is definitely the cafe. And when you go to the cafe, you have these things what they call menu books. And menu books, they give you basically tasks to do as far as races. So you would go to the cafe. Let's say we were doing this one right here, Vision Gran Turismo Trophy. Um, you would hit start. Yeah, we can cancel it. Don't matter. And you'd have to read all this malarkey right here, which it's not malarkey. I'd say learn it because this is actually a very mature game. You learn a lot about these games and about cars and about people who built and manufactured these cars. So, read it or whatever, or don't. But you definitely want to do this menu. And then when you do that, you're going to go over here to World Circuit. And the menu that you just started is going to give you these yellow. You see all those yellow arrows, circles, targets, or whatever? That's what you want to go to, and it's down here. So this is the one I want to do, and you'll see another yellow dot. Don't go to the one without the yellow dot. You will not complete the menu book unless you go to the yellow target. These are the ones that you have to do. And like I said, man, these early menu books are fairly easy. They really just want you to learn how to drive before you get on that grid, because I promise you, man, if you don't know how to drive good, you're not going to have a good game. You're not going to have a good race. And while you're not having a good race, you're going to mess up everyone else's race. And this game, people will see you again. Okay? I come across the same people all the time in this game. So be very cautious of that. Understand what you're getting yourself into, man. So you definitely want to complete the menu books. And once you complete the main menu books, you're going to get these extra menus. Okay? And that's fine. Um, you can do those. I'm currently working on Super Formula and all these other extra ones, but I really haven't given it, that much of attention. But I will someday. Like I said, I love racing online. And if you're like me, this is why you're here. You really want to go race online, but you're asking yourself, what do I do first? Well, I'm telling you, man, please get your IB license, get your international B license, go to the menu, complete the menu book. Now, should you race online now after you've completed these things? You can, you can, but what I would suggest is that you go to World Circuit and you go to some of the most popular tracks. Okay, you want to go to, let's say, you want to go to Trail Mountain Circuit is good. Let's see what else we have. My personal favorite. I know it's crazy, and I know it's not a real track, but Tokyo Expressway is my personal favorite. That's the big money track. I love that track, and as you can see, I got that guy on my wall, boy. Check it out. But anyway, you want to do things like that. The high speed ring in Japan is pretty good. Over in Europe, let's say you have the Dumans racetrack that's pretty popular. Frankenship, Nürburgring, of course. Okay, listen, it's never too early to learn this track right here. Nürburgring is, you need to start learning that track, day one, and you're gonna suck at it. Just keep at it. Dragon Trails, Red Bull Ring. You definitely want to get a feel of the tracks before you go and race online. But whenever you do get ready to race online, you go to sport mode, and they're gonna have daily races. They're going to have time trials, and depending on when you're racing, they're going to have events. You have the Manufacturers Cup, you have the GT Cup, then you have the I think the Nations Cup it is. So there are plenty of things. All of these are online races besides the time trials. The time trials are just time. Okay, it's just time. And the daily races are what is the most popular, and you will always have A, B, and C. A will always be a specified car race. It's usually it's not going to be a group 1, group 2, or group 3 cars. It's going to be, a regular vehicle or whatever. Then you're going to have race B, which is usually, either it could be anything from group 1 to group 4, but it's usually going to be the shorter race between it and race C, which is usually always a longer race. And they usually try to, switch it up between group 3, group 4, group 2. Sometimes we get some super formulas in there. So, daily races is what you want to do. But when you do go to either one of them, especially the ones where you're racing online, you see you're going to have time in order to learn the track. Now, in my opinion, it takes about, if I'm really new to a track, it's going to take me about 20 minutes to really just get a feeling of that track. So you want to at least give yourself 20 minutes. Trust me, if you go ahead and attack early, in the world circuit, you may get bored of racing against the CPU, but trust me, man, it will pay off. I promise you, it will pay off. Now, see, that wasn't so bad. You thought you was gonna come here and get a freaking science quiz, man. It's simple, man. All you have to do is trust the process. You will do fine racing online. Yes, these are the things that you should do first, and these are the things that will help you have a great time racing this game. Now, if you want to know how to get a little bit better online, I'm gonna need for you to subscribe to Stream Killer TV, man, because I could be making that anytime soon. So, thanks for watching the video, man. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, share it even. See y'all next round.